Hey guys, how's it going today? This is Chris from GetMeSEO.com, and today I'm going to walk you through how you should do a website analysis and audit and how to approach the leads that you just bought. So this is an example. This lead actually came in. We're going to use this actually. So first thing is that you look at their website, AmericanBuilderGroup.com. They're a roofer in Fairfax, Virginia. So they're looking for roofing keywords. They're looking to improve. So the first thing I do is I open SEMrush, and then I'm going to just do a quick scan of the URL here, just to get an idea of if they rank, where they rank, and what are the keywords, who are their competitors. So as you can see, there's no data here. The only two keywords that they're ranking for is American Windows Inside in Fairfax, Virginia, and American Builders LLC, and they're ranking very poorly, as well, as you can see. So when this happens, you have to figure out the main keyword. The main keyword is roofing Fairfax that I pulled up here. So if you just type in roofing Fairfax, you're going to get an idea of all the keyword combinations in the related keyword tool in SEMrush. So what you are to do is you're going to pick the best keywords that you think would be a good keyword that somebody's going to try to buy a roof, repair a roof for the customer. So the first thing I do is I just start checking them off. Anything related that looks like it's going to be a keyword with intent. It's all about getting keywords with intent. So I'm checking along. I'm picking it. Best roofers, Virginia. You want to get about 30 to 50 of these. Just make sure that they're very related. It doesn't matter if they're 10 volume, or the more the better, obviously. But I'll show you something after in Google AdWords that we could use also to verify. These are kind of actually too, if it's just Virginia, it's too broad, I would say. Northern Virginia I would leave, but just Virginia alone I would leave it out. And then I'm going to go along. They do Sidon as well. Fairfax Roofing Solutions, I'm not sure because there's a couple different Fairfaxes, so we're going to leave that one out. That's another too broad of a keyword. These are in another location, but he still services that area, so we're going to still do that. This keyword is no location, so again, I'm going to show you something after that we do. Oh, also, while this is running, we like to do a scan. So we go to GT Metrics and just do an overview scan of the company to see what kind of grade they are, how fast the website is. So just pop that up too, run it. You're going to get like a technical analysis. It's free. You may have to wait a couple of seconds, but you could PDF this as well. So we noticed that most of the things are that the website is slow because of images and some caching issues and some gzip compression. So we can make some recommendations to the client on how to speed up their website, also to increase conversions. Right now their website is loading very slow, and it's a quick, easy fix that we're going to recommend. Their website is in WordPress, as you can see. So WordPress has some good plugins that we could use, like Super Cache, and there's some Minify CSS plugins that we'll use and just speed that up. The client will look at it like it's brilliant. We'll speed up the website like 3 to 4 seconds, and that makes a big difference. Okay. All right, I think we have enough to work with here. We're gonna go to the export, and we're gonna export selected. I do it in Excel. I'm gonna save it. And then we're going to open it. Okay, so what this does is this basically gives us the breakdown of the keywords, the relevant, the volume, the difficulty, the cost per click, competition, number of results. So we don't need this column really. We don't need to show the client that. We don't need this data as well. So we're only interested in the search volume, difficulty, and CPC. So also we like to sort this by largest to smallest. So I just sort this real quick, expand the selection. Okay. So we're going to take this data now, we're going to copy it. We have a tool that we use where we just plug in the data here. I'll show you what it does. Alright, so we plug in the data here, and what it does is it's going to calculate the total volume, it's going to calculate the conversion rate, and then it's going to calculate the average cost per click that we're going to do for the client. Over here, we put in a conversion rate. We give 3 scenarios if the website converts at 3%, 10%, or 20%. 20% usually if they're running like highly targeted Google ads. That's usually the case. 3 to 10% is pretty much if it's organic. Sometimes it's on the lower end based on their website quality. So after that, what we're going to do is we're going to put in the average sale. So the average cost to replace a roof or do a new roof in Virginia is about $9,000, or Sidon as well. So we put this in here to get an idea of how much money they're going to make based on the traffic. So we're going to let the tool calculate the total monthly traffic. It's about 2,590 monthly visits, an opportunity based on these keywords. If it converts at 3%, they should get about 31 of them into a sale. That's assuming they get 2,590 hits. Also, we give them a scenario if they get 10% of the traffic, and then we give them the average cost. So if you would look at the average cost, I have to change this each time based on whatever the total number is, and as this as well. So I just update that, and then so number of sales, 40% of conversion. So not every conversion, you probably know how to explain this to the client. Not every conversion is a sale, so we take a percentage off of that, and then that's how we get the 31. Now their conversion rate may be like 1%. Their conversion rate may be like 3%. We don't know. You don't know until you start running the traffic. So that's where you pretty much know what to tell them that. And then after that, you got to play with the numbers and see, like, based on what industry they are in, that if they do, this industry is probably in the maybe, I would say 1 to 5% range is safe to say. That looks still like profit, so you got to adjust this based on whatever you use. So basically, I could tell them that if you spend $39,000, you should make about $93,000 in sales if it converts at 1%. So this is the data, the keyword data that I show to the client. It works pretty good. When they see this, their eyes light up because it's you're tying the ROI to the keyword analysis, which a lot of companies don't do. So that's what separates successful sales from non-successful sales, and high close rates to low close rates. So that's one of the stuff that we do here. And then after that, we're going to PDF that up. We're going to PDF this report up, and then we're also going to make, in SEMrush, there's a tool to do the site audit. So we're going to do that. We're going to add a new project. We're going to just put their, oops, I had it pasted. We're going to put their domain in there. And what this does is kind of does another recommendation, kind of like GT metrics. It's a little more thorough, like SEO wise. So After you add this, you're going to click Setup. And then you're going to start the site audit. I unchecked that. I don't need an email alert. This looks like a very small site. Probably needs a redesign. It looks like there's not enough content. They just put in the types of roofs, the areas they serve. Yeah, just needs some more content. This is too much over here. They could trim this. I would definitely bring this part up, make it tighter, about maybe even a quarter of the size. Bring this up with the slider, maybe blend it in, make some recommendations on what can convert. Definitely put a quote form somewhere, maybe on the first page. Do they have a quote form? So another thing I noticed, their phone number is nowhere to be found on the above the fold. I would recommend that. Yeah, it's a horrible website. So other than that, the bottom is not that bad. So I would recommend maybe just cleaning the top up. The top is the above the fold content is the most important part anyway of the website. So the bottom isn't that bad. I would bring that up, trim that, and we're good to go. Maybe recommend charging them something for their website redesign. So again, we're going to PDF that up. We're going to PDF the GT metrics up, and then we're going to PDF this thing up over here. So yeah, once this is done and it scrolls, it's it looks like it's stuck on page 1. Maybe I got to refresh. Yeah, so you just gotta wait for it to crawl, PDF that up. You're gonna get the whole, you could get a summary and send them a 2-pager, or you could get the whole thing and send them everything. You could brand it to your logo, and then that's pretty much it when you sell to these leads. And then obviously after that, after you intrigue them, that's how you make your money. You're gonna, after you show them the problem, you're gonna show them the solution, which is you. And that's pretty much it. Just do the research, and then after that you're good to go. So thanks for joining me on this website analysis for a lead. This is a real lead that we generated, and I gotta go pitch this guy.